All right. Andy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What were you saying before the intro started?
Just saying that I'm quite curious as to what Sarah thinks about the proportions of the ladies.
She would probably criticize them heavily.
I think she will.
First, let me check on what is for lunch today. Since we're playing King of the Castle, I wanted to do sort of a medieval meal. I can do my take on it. It's brie tart. Normally, brie tart is like a dessert. You do it with like strawberries and a little bit of sugar, and cream sugar. But in this case, I'm doing a savory version with crab and mayonnaise. Okay. I can probably just turn the oven off and it'll be ready by the time I finish pouring. Okay. All right, folks. Today is pouring batch number 2. Welcome to the world, batch number 2 of our mead. And Papa Roland, thank you. Much appreciated. Batch number 2 here is made with mango and about 0.1% more honey. And as you can see floating at the top there, apples once again. And this time I actually used the proper yeast instead of bread yeast. The last batch kind of tasted a bit too much like a sweet beer. In this case, I'm hoping it actually tastes more like mead. All right. Moment of truth. Airlock off. Sanitize that later. The full taste, the full smell smells good.
Don't accidentally tip it. Don't accidentally smack it with your elbow or something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And this time I realized the problem with our funnel last time. I didn't add this attachment, which is designed to actually make it so that you can actually funnel it into your device a lot easier, because you're supposed to get the funnel in towards the bottom of the carboy.
Wait, I have an idea.
What?
You should just drink it. You should just drink it like that.
I'm not drinking a gallon of this, bro. That will get you drunk as hell.
Sounds like oh my, you that's like piss, bro.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a golden yellowish color. Okay, yeah, this is going a lot smoother. And the idea is, with the funnel, you want to get as few of the lees into your container as possible. The lees are all this dead stuff down at the bottom. Yeah, that's dead yeast down there, and you don't want that in your container, because it'll affect the flavor long term as it ages.
You should drink the yeast by itself.
No, ew.
I'll pay you $10 if you do.
Ew, no.
Yeah.
Come on. Almost got all of it. Again, this is going a lot smoother than last time, I will say that. Yeah. Let's get way down at the bottom now. Okay. That's probably close to as much as we're going to get out of that. Yeah, that's probably all. Whatever's left in there is probably not usable, because it's all touching the lees. So just dump the rest of that out. We'll sanitize, and then we'll get ready for batch 3.
Hey, are you able to hear both me and Nate?
What'd you say?
Are you able to hear both me and Nate?
Once Nate joins, yeah. Nate, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I guess you can't hear Andy, though?
I can.
Oh, you can? Okay. Have you got my stream pulled up?
The one on Discord, yeah.
Okay. Then hang on. I guess you're probably hearing But hang on. Let me pour I have now poured my mead into a 1-gallon container.
More like you poured your piss.
Again, it is yellow. I will grant you that. But
At least it's not white.
yeah. But let's give it a taste in a nice chilly mug.
Oh my goodness! I just noticed Andy's name
I know.
on the app.
He's a gooner.
Alchemist.
I'm not a gooner.
Yes, you are. Cheers, folks, to another successful batch of mead.
Yay.
Oh, this is much better than batch 1. This is much better because, again, I use the proper yeast, and I can taste extra sweetness from that mango.
Maybe next time don't use something that makes it all yellow, so it doesn't look like piss. I just keep thinking it's piss.
Batch 3, I'm probably going to use blackberries for, so it probably might make it a bit darker, maybe. And I'm probably going to I'm using a more fresh honey rather than store-bought honey for batch 3.
Okay.
But that's good. Ah,
Sarah, are you there?
my love, would you like to try batch 2?
SMH, Andy, why are you so obsessed with her? SMH.
Come on, man. Can you blame me?
Yes.
One better than batch 1?
Oh my goodness. You gotta admit, Nate, doesn't that look like piss, bro? Look at that.
I'll serve for you. That's all right.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe something between pea and orange juice in color. Yeah,
Are you guys still talking about the color of the mead?
a tiny bit. Yes.
Again, you're using honey, a yellow ingredient.
It depends. I mean, some honey is yellow, some is more brown.
I mean, the batch I got is more brown. The batch I got for batch 3 is more brown. But hang on, let me put.
Oh no, that makes it even worse.
No, I mean it still might render yellow at the end of the day.
No,
Here,
but
I'll
you
show
get
you the jar of honey I got for batch 3.
But do you get it?
Looks a bit like this.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wait. But did you get the joke I was making?
What'd you say?
Did you get the joke I was making?
Yes, I got the joke. This is actually farm raised honey. You can tell by how thick it is, because look. I'm holding it upside down and it's not even moving.
See, that's the kind that's the kind if you haven't jacked off in a month.
What'd you say, Andy?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying like that's how thick it is when you haven't jacked off in a month and you let it off.
Right. But yeah, I think this batch actually turned out fairly well. It's much sweeter than batch 1, and hopefully it will get you much drunker.
Sir, I don't think you want to get drunk on stream.
Smashed stone.
Yep. Now let's check on my lunch, which is overflowing a bit over the
Hey, yo.
what?
Hey, yo. What you just said, bro.
What is overflowing?
Um, my brie tart. As you can see, a little bit of the brie is flowing out, but basically, I made a sort of a savory version of a brie tart.
Looks like a pie.
With crab and onion.
Looks like a pie, kind of.
I would go for some brie.
Yep. Well, that's what tarts are. They're kind of like a pie.
Hey, Sarah, where are you?
She is here in the living room. I'm moving everything over here to the living room.
Okay.
Give me a bit because I gotta transfer everything over. There we go.
Hey, David, I just thought of a funny idea for a video.
What?
What if you recorded something with your phone?
Like what?
Like, I don't know, record some game footage or something and put it on YouTube and call it high quality gameplay.
Then that's just me making fun of Dark Side Phil.
What is he doing?
I guess Nate, you don't know who Darkside Phil is, do you?
No.
He's kind of a
But so,
huh?
Marty, why are you eating wood? Why are you eating wood again? Come here.
But what'd you
Come
say,
here,
Nate?
You beaver. You beaver. You're a beaver.
Oh, what'd you say, Nate?
Asking Marty why was he eating wood again?
But I guess you're wondering who Darkside Phil is.
Yeah.
So he's sort of a lolcow. So, Andy, you know who Darkside Phil is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think when did he get his start on the internet? Like 2008, 2009, somewhere in there.
Long time ago.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Basically he had the jankiest game capture setup ever. He would point his camera directly at the screen and film it that way.
Oh boy.
And
Well,
obviously people didn't mind this at first. It was 2008, 2009. Most people watched it to watch him rage because on top of this, he was really bad at the games he was playing. So because he was so bad at them, everyone obviously made fun of him for it. And he would rage at the trolls and everything. And here's, the ironclad law of the internet: do not address the trolls. So, it's just funny how, because today he is like massively in debt because he took out debt to pursue the streaming career. And the funny thing is we can get mad at some of the rules on social media, but he blatantly violated them. Like he would say slurs like openly on stream. And it's like, bro, if you have a high profile like that, you don't want to be doing that to get yourself banned, especially if it is your main source of income.
Yeah.
So it's like the only thing he's able to get money from is like YouTube ad revenue through his girlfriend's account because he got banned initially from YouTube's AdSense program. So he has to use his girlfriend's account for it. And he, takes super chats from it. So it's like, bro,
okay.
Yeah, Phil is cooked, and he's still kind of a lolcow because he boasts how good he is at games, even when he continues to suck at them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, let's launch King of the Castle, and I'll send you guys the link for this game because all you need is the link.
So wait, if I win, can I win a head pat from Sarah?
If you win.
We got high stakes here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and hang on, let me plug the router in.
What you doing with your router?
I plugged it in so that we get higher frame rate here.
That's not the only thing that's going to plug in.
Okay. I don't know why King of the Castle doesn't do its own window here. I don't get it. I have to share the entire screen. Okay.
Yeah, well,
New Dynasty. The Stone Stream Empire. Oh, I haven't linked my Twitch account to Steam. That's why. Okay, let's do a party game. I'll have the Chiefs of the North. This time we'll do the Barons of the March and the Counts of the East.
Hmm.
Wait, did you just say March? Or
March. Okay. Let me.
Wait, so like what?
Okay.
Again, I didn't hear it. March?
March.
As in wetlands?
March, as in like the month, or
Oh.
marching.
Damn. Okay. Sad. Here I thought there'll be mud.
Who knows? They might live in marshlands. Okay, I'm sending you guys the King of the Castle .app link, and I'll tag everybody in the Discord with it.
Got it. Join us team or join as guest?
Join as guest.
Okay. Good. Loop. There we go. Hello. Ah. Enter game code. Alright. Don't give code.
The code is FQPJ.
All uppercase?
Yes.
Wait. Join as guest. Okay.
Salutations, noble. Lol.
Wait, what's the game code again?
FQPJ.
FQPJ. Room now. Oh, I think I might have put. Is it lowercase?
It's all uppercase.
Oh, FQ.
Do I choose the same thing as you, the Barons of the March?
No. Well, no. I'm my own king. You're
Okay.
joining any one of those three factions you feel like, and again, your
Nice.
goal is to bring me down. It is to overthrow me.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you see the password again?
FQPJ, all uppercase.
Oh, PJ. Oh, that's why I did it wrong. I put G instead of J. My bad. Oh, what the fuck?
Why is it not letting me
What'd you say?
click?
It says.
Clicking and it's not progressing.
Well, it hasn't started yet because we still need.
Wait, so the
I see you join, Nate. I'm seeing you as.
joining.
Yeah. Do you see my screen on Twitch?
I can't wait on Twitch. On Discord, I see black, but let me pull up Twitch.
Okay, I'm in. Do you see me?
Not yet. It's probably.
I see. Okay.
Okay, give me a minute here. I'm going to serve up my brie tart. I'll give some other folks a chance to join right quick. I will be right back, you guys.
All right. I am in the.
What'd you say, Nate?
I'm on the. Again, on the faction selection screen.
Yeah, again, you won't.
But it
You,
looks different than yours.
yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm the king. I'm the basically the game host. Again, your job once I start the game is to vote on ways to bring me down. That's the
Okay.
goal. But hang
So
on.
I should just.
Let me serve up my brie tart, and then we'll start.
I shall bring you pain and suffering. I don't know why Stone said that I would enjoy this game, but we shall see. Wait, Andy, are you in as well, or
I believe so. I
you're not
clicked.
on the screen?
I mean, I'm on the part where where it asks me which of the 3 factions I want to join.
And you've joined a faction? Or you asking?
When I try clicking one, nothing happens.
Right, because I haven't started the game yet.
Okay, so I click join the Council of the East.
Oh, that turned out really good. At least for me. I'm not sure if you would like it, my love. But, all right. We have Mead and we have Brie Tart. I feel like a king. I certainly feel like a king now. All right. We begin the game. Have you guys gotten the next screen yet?
Okay, waiting for something exciting to happen.
Yes,
All
yes.
right.
I see it. By the way, did you see my name?
It's the most boring game.
Hi, Sarah.
I'm waiting for something exciting to happen, even though I play a very boring game.
But Andy said hi.
Hi.
Yes. Sarah,
Bro.
do you see my name? Do you see my name, Sarah? Do you see my name?
Okay, so
I'll hug you, Andy.
coronation, Your Majesty. I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make... What the? That was weird. Okay. Are you guys still connected?
Hold on. Yeah. Looks
Okay.
like it. It just says
That was
waiting for
weird.
something to happen.
Okay. It had a reconnection error. That was weird. Okay. So, of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well, then. What must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay. So, when I start the vote, okay, again, your goal is to undermine me somehow, okay? If you end up on the side with the most votes, that's the decision that gets made. So once I start the vote, you choose between any of these 4 decisions, okay? You guys got it?
Okay.
Nate, you got it?
Cheerio.
Okay.
Cheerio.
Start vote.
Okay.
I take it you
I
pick.
am gonna be the biggest gremlin around. I am a secret. I'm actually not a noble. I'm a rat that was plucked from the streets.
So everybody chose throw me into the river.
So,
Eh.
Nate is
Swimming
playing as himself.
lessons. What's a king if he can't swim?
Right? Funnily enough, nobles probably were the only ones who knew how to swim back then because they were the only ones who got swimming lessons.
By the way,
Oh.
David, your
Your
camera's not working.
They thought you were a witch.
Wait, hang on. Andy, what did you say?
Your camera is frozen again.
Again, and I'm using Google Chrome, bro.
Bro, Google Chrome is fucking garbage. Why are you using that shit?
It's got to be something with StreamYard. That's just the thing. It has to be a problem with StreamYard because I haven't used Google Chrome at all. There's no cookies on here. It's got to be StreamYard.
Bro, I told you to download Brave, bro. What the fuck are you doing with that garbage?
I'll try that next, but it's probably something with StreamYard. I'll report the problem because, yeah, if it's happening with a different browser, then it's something with StreamYard on their end, more than likely. But what did you say, my love?
Huh?
What did you say about swimming?
It was like you kind of had to be careful because if they thought you could float, they just think you're a witch.
True, yeah. If they thought you could float on water, then you were a witch.
But they kind of viewed as swimming as uncouth.
Yeah.
but they allowed it if it meant your survival,
Yeah.
which is stupid.
Yeah. It's dumb.
Can I wait, Sarah? Can I be your witch?
I'm already a witch. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? All right, next is the path to victory. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Okay, so now I have to choose my individual goal here. And if I fail to meet this goal, then I lose. Let's see. Since you already raised my stability, But then again, you can always undermine my stability if I make that a goal. All right, I'll go for authority. I see. You're the type who likes to build a lot of statues of yourself, aren't you? Yes, I'm very vain. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Respect my authority!
Authority to Oret.
Right? And once you have an heir, I will discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. All right, council introduction. Now that you're the king, the first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the bleak marsh. I guess it actually is a marsh as well.
You know, I'm going to be honest, David, this reminds me of a hentai game that I saw before.
What? Oh, the choose your own adventure stuff?
No, when you become a king.
Oh, so you get a harem?
Yeah!
Wowza.
Okay. And I'm introducing myself to Chief Sarah. Good luck in the days of... And Chief Sarah has short hair. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Greatness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. All right, introducing myself.
What do you think?
Count Barbas, that's my player name. In honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Now the Barons of the March. Baron Nate. Hail and well, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. How do you like your in-game avatar, Nate?
Yeah. It's good.
Like the red and the what kind of coat is that? It's fancy, I know that. This retard is good. And with that, the introductions are done.
It sounds like you're saying retard.
Brie Tart. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Wow. Waddle, 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 waddle.
You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. You calm down, Fluff. Okay, so we end the season. Okay, so Lumi of the Sarah clan, sinister northern god speaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Lord Stone. How do we make that happen? Okay, so voting is open, and you have 30 seconds. Oh, wait, no, this is just for Chiefs of the North. So only the Chiefs can make a choice.
All right, I selected one.
All right. Uprising goal: raise treasury. All right, the chiefs plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king, or swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. All right, Nate, this is your scheme. This is your scheme to overthrow me, and you have a goal in order to do it. So Rufus of the Nate bloodline, well-known former peasant, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. Oh, I forgot to do StreamYard. Craigbot. Hang on. They're going to have trouble. My bad. So, unfortunately, Nate, for the first bit of the stream, you may be silent. My bad.
It's
Okay, what minute am I at so I know? Okay, and Shadow Rider, how's it going? We're at 32 minutes 5 seconds when Craigbot joins. Okay.
Now recording.
Also, Nate, do the intro.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Was it welcome, Pebbles? Or
Yes, well,
hello.
welcome,
Yeah,
Pebbles.
welcome, Pebbles, to the Idiots podcast.
In this case, a game of King of the Castle.
Yeah, when you try to be when you try to be a nuisance.
Yes. To the king, which is me. It's a very tart.
Okay.
A crab adds to the richness, and I don't care. It's delicious.
I am already reading the text you have on Twitch, and I say, calm down, Rufus. Go eat your cheese.
What? Which region has no nobles? What the hell? What just happened?
It says game paused, waiting for host to continue on my side here.
Yeah.
Resume. I'm just wondering if someone got disconnected. What'd you say, Nate?
I didn't say anything.
Andy, what did you say?
I said that, I'm on the same thing. Game pause, waiting for host to continue.
Okay. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. All right, Nate, your vote. Basically, what is your goal here? Lower my stability, lower my authority, or raise my authority?
Nah, okay.
Propaganda?
It still says game pause for me.
Well, because you're not voting yet.
Oh, okay. It's not my turn to vote yet. Okay.
All right, so Nate's goal is to spread lies.
we are gonna make posters of you that give you the poo-poo face. Yeah.
Yep. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. All right, this is my proxy accounts. Martine of the Barbus dynasty, infamous former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king, Lord Stone, wears the crown. Doppelganger. Doppelganger. Hang on, I'm checking some Discord messages here. The counts plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master.
Ooh.
To advance their scheme, the counts must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay, so everybody has their goals. Okay, now it's time for me to adopt a law that will change things. If I do anonymous voting, then I can't see your vote. I can't see it. You know, you'll be able to vote, and I won't know until the vote passes. Swing votes. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Reverse voting. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option. The option with the least votes will pass. What might mess you guys up the most? I imagine reverse voting will probably do that because that's tough to keep in mind. You know what? We'll make it easier on you guys. Anonymous voting.
Okay.
All right. The Honor Guard. Good news, Your Majesty. I have received a vision. I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles crumbling to dust before they could reach you. You do not need to recruit an honor guard. What'd you say, Nate?
Missiles?
I think, well, I mean, technically,
Okay.
ballista or like, technically anything launched from like a catapult or even a trebuchet was considered a missile, wasn't it? Yeah. Anything
okay.
Yeah, that's. I think that's where the word comes from. Missile.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm. You do not need to recruit an honor guard. The ninth god will shield you from all harm. I've never seen the ninth protect someone from a sword through the chest. You need tangible guard, Your Majesty. I've made my decision. It's the Northern Warriors. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. The Northern Warriors. I always choose the North as my honor guard. Because I am a Viking drinking mead. Foolishness! Do not trust in the protection of the ninth. This kingdom grows more faithless by the day. The warrior heroes arrive, and a few weeks later, they swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your couriers faints. Oh, how terrible, how dreadful. Ooh, man, this is strong. Good batch. My liege, a number of barons have gone missing in the east. They traveled to Count Barbas's castle to negotiate a trade agreement, but they should have returned weeks ago. The missing barons have never even made it to my lands. They most likely got lost. The east is a dangerous place. Because they have gone. Just north of my estate lies Mold. Nope. Someone keeps intermittently disconnecting, I think. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Though I have the game post screen.
Okay. Just north of my estate lies the Mold Patter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland, and to the south, Ilarian's Hunt. I like to live remotely. It does wonders to the soul. I used to work remotely, and then they never set up incentive structures, and it all fell apart. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? 3 barons are missing. Jucarda, Romy, and Baron Nate. Oh no, Nate, you're missing.
I have gone to the east to get some spices. Yes.
Yes. I'm certain that this is some kind of ploy by Count Barbas. In a few months' time, he'll quietly offer us a ransom. 7th, take us. Don't be so foolish. We'll find them. We just have to decide where to focus our efforts. Okay, where should Count Barbas start looking for the missing barons? I think this is a vote for everyone but the barons. So it's my proxy vote and Andy's vote.
Wait, if what? Wait, if Andy's not a baron, what? What role does he have here?
He's, I believe, one of the leaders of the North, right?
What?
I believe, Andy, you're on the leaders of the North, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, if you answer D, that helps me. So, any one of the choices doesn't hurt me, but it doesn't help me.
Oh, by the way, are we still gonna have time to read when chapter?
We'll see. I might vote, or I might read.
Okay. Let's see here.
Wait, Nate, do you have the option to vote or no?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Mm,
I thought you didn't have the option to vote.
Them.
Okay.
Me neither, but
Voting is closed. Nowhere. Count Barbas will instead be executed for abducting them. So it looks like my proxy is being executed.
Me-
But I did nothing. I. Off with you, kidnapper. You heard the council. The stunned count is promptly dragged outside to have his head liberated from his shoulders. But after searching his keep, no trace of the missing nobles is found. Prompting further fury from the count. We just murdered an innocent man.
Yeah, you said head.
Okay, shaking
But dude,
my head.
Count Barbas offered you help in finding your missing nobles, but you execute him instead? Now your nobles are surely dead, and Barbas died for nothing. Barbas,
I'm getting cheese.
I know shit. Nate, your first iteration died because you went missing.
Wow.
So now,
Wow.
now your son, Nate II, is acting for you.
Wow. No, not at all.
Crazy.
I had a son since when?
Well, basically, if your proxy, or rather your avatar, dies, their heir takes over. The last game we played, Gabe joined, and no joke, I killed his grandfather and his father,
Wow.
and then wed his sister.
Bruh.
Wow. That is some real medieval taste stuff. Yes.
I mean, hey, it's accurate to how the Middle Ages were. You'd kill someone's father and then marry their sister.
Yeah.
Say, fuck you. What are you going to do about it?
Wow, Zalina.
All right, border raids. Count Barbas II. Your Majesty, those damn chiefs are up to their old tricks. Chief Sarah's been leading her warriors on raids into my lands. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants for petty coin and stole cabbages straight from my fields.
No, not the cabbages.
My cabbages!
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, someone had to say it. How dare you accuse me of something like that again? It's my axe you'll answer to. Your Greatness, I have no idea what Count Barbas II is talking about. Maybe he's had too much wine, eh? Okay. So, the vote is order Chief Sarah to compensate Count Barbas II for stolen goods, send the spy master to investigate these claims, or tell Count Barbas II to bring proof when making accusations. All right, vote.
All right.
Okay. So send the spy master to investigate these claims. I'm insulted the council doesn't believe me. And I'm insulted the council doesn't believe me. You send the spy master to save Count Barbas II's accusations of water, but the northern border is distant. It'll be a few weeks before she gets back. All right, that's the end of this season. Okay, so now, basically, you each have 1,000 gold. Your goal is to bid on what is going to get built. And in this case, whatever you bid on will aid your faction. So, Nate, in your case, you have a grand bazaar and a prison. Andy, in your case, you have an aqueduct or a cathedral. And the counts have a library and a thieves guild. So I'll start the auction, and you choose which one. You have 60 seconds.
My game paused.
Yeah.
No.
Yep,
Ah,
keep
there we
going.
go.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I can't select anything.
Yep. Try refreshing.
Oh, refreshing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What?
It
Freeze on you?
Wait.
No, it kicked me. It kicked me out.
Oh. Might have to rejoin.
All right. Okay, so what was it again? The password?
FQPJ.
Okay.
Brum, 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 brum.
Bruh.
Did you see that?
Yes, Andy, you're such a goon.
What?
The next name he created was Sarah, my love. Bruh.
Achio.
Andy, why are you a goon, man?
I'm not gooning.
Yes, you are.
You deserve a big bonk.
Yes.
No.
But who? This batch is strong. Probably because it had a lot of sugar to work with. But I could do with a little bit more back sweetening. But other than that, I think better than batch one. Batch one tasted more like beer. And hang on, I'm gonna get another slice of brie tart. Be right back.
All right. I will have more food. I mean, I don't know. Depends if I grow hungry, like as we play or later. But yeah, I have some salmon that I baked on with like just some oil and soy sauce.
What'd you say, Nate?
Salad. That I will either grab food if I grow hungry during the game or after.
Okay. All right. Roving hunters. Your Majesty, 2 barons are on their way home from an epic hunt and seek shelter for the night. In exchange, they're willing to gift you a rare trophy and provide meat for an extravagant feast if you wish so. Let's see. If I turn them away, that raises my defiance, so bring them in and set the tables. The table is set for a delicate feast. You enjoy the company of 2 barons while the storm rages outside. The meat they provide is said to come from their latest kill, Hortusk, an ancient boar the size of a castle. You're not sure you believe their story, but it certainly tastes better than anything you've had for a long time.
At least
Later that
that.
night, huh?
At least that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
good boar.
Hang on, I got a text. One Dan's son. Oh, the Pandering Brewmaster. Okay, investigate the noise. You creep down the corridors and push open the door. The former barons stand before you, transformed into hideous porcine beasts that stand on 2 legs, snouts, tusks, and floppy pink ears. Your Majesty, Nate, you're a wereboar.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't look at us. What in the devil is wrong with you? It was the meat, my liege. We hunted and butchered an ancient legendary beast. We were told it was cursed, but we were also told devouring the beast, the spirit of the forest itself, would bestow great power. We never thought this would be our reward. But I ate that meat as well. I'm sorry, Your Highness. This is the first time this has happened. We've been eating this meat for many days now. Perhaps a single meal is not enough to trigger the curse. I won't tell anyone, but you have to leave right now. Through one of the hidden passages, and they go without a word, not wanting to argue with your decision. You bid them farewell, as much sincerity as their hideous faces can muster. They vow to repay your kindness. All right. Finding a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid, your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's almost been a year. Why aren't you getting married?
Oh,
That's
boy.
the voice you choose. Wow.
What's wrong with that voice?
Would you want your mom to sound like that?
It does.
My mom does kind of sound like that.
Ah, okay. Then it's fine.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna sound when you get old.
Sarah, what do you think of my name?
Andy, did you get disconnected again?
Don't.
Nate, did you get disconnected?
Okay, post screen.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm on the game pause screen as well.
Okay, that's weird. Why is it? Let's refresh this page. Oh, you know what? It's because Morocco stepped over my cord and it disconnected my proxy. You fluff.
The doggo.
Yes.
The doggo causing trouble.
He's such a shitty fluff. Okay, that didn't quite get it going. Try refreshing your guys' screens.
Okay.
Refresh on Plemps. Okay, still game post.
Yeah, it still says game pause for me.
Okay. Let me try making another proxy. FQPJ. Okay. Resume. Okay, there we go. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. His mother, I don't want to get married.
I just want to.
Sing! But father, I'm father. Have you guys seen that Monty Python sketch? Guys?
Say again?
Have you guys seen that Monty Python sketch?
No.
I gotta show it to you guys. It's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it is hilarious. Let's do. Is it really that urgent? Of course, don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. The Archbishop's request. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have northerners been allowed to worship the heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the ninth god. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm.
Sure.
Let's see. I'll have to bring it to the council. Of course, Your Majesty. I would expect nothing less. Okay, so one vote, I think, is a random roll, which is dependent on my current level of stability. And then denying the Archbishop's request lowers defiance. So It really all depends.
Okay.
Okay, so send missionaries to the north. So this all depends on how good my stability is. This is a razor of our culture. We won't forget this, you rabid pack of tyrants. The mission goes ahead despite protests from the chiefs. All in all, it's you're right. It's a success. The missionaries convinced hundreds, perhaps thousands of northern common folk to be inducted into the Ninth Church. All right, ending the season is now winter.
Ew.
What?
Winter.
Don't like winter?
No.
Why don't you like winter?
Because I freeze every time I step outside, and I do not like that.
Yeah, that's never the fun part. Especially when we had a really long winter where we were just snowed in for like, how long was it? 2 or 3 weeks?
Huh?
I think that winter of 2024, like a year after we moved here, we got snowed in for like 2 or 3 weeks, didn't we? 2 weeks, yeah. It was long. Across the kingdom, discontent with the king is rising. Everyone knew that he was better off, but until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Now the peasants are all asking all sorts of troublesome questions. These uppity peasants. About their benevolent overlord, and as everyone knows, once a question has been asked, it can't be unasked. Meanwhile, inside a smoky northern clan hall, buried in snow, laughs and dances on the table with a beer in hand. The villagers are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the king is hiding, they're itching to get rid of him. Careful we don't get them too riled up, mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Aye, now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that King Lordstone is not only greedy, but he's utterly incompetent too. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay. So I have to set a tax rate. Let's see.
Taxes.
Huh?
I can taxes, eh?
Yep. I can raise taxes or keep taxes the same or lower them. I'll lower them on the chiefs because I love my Vikings and raise them on the counts. Nate, I'll keep your tax the same.
Cake.
So, David, you wouldn't raise Sarah's taxes, would you?
Well, technically we file jointly, but but hang on. Okay, so the counts of the East are on the verge of rebellion. The chiefs of the North can't start a rebellion, and Nate, you can't start your rebellion yet either.
That's fine.
Okay. Corroboration. The spy master has finally returned from investigating Count Barbas II's claims of raids on his lands. No doubt about it, Your Majesty. Count Barbas was telling the truth. Multiple eyewitnesses saw Chief Sarah leading her warriors across the land, looting and pillaging. Ha, see, I told you, I demand justice. Aye, you caught me, but I was just keeping the old ways alive. Nobody got hurt, and I only stole a few cabbages. What's the harm in that? All right, so you vote to arrest Chief... Oh, that was weird. Okay. Order to arrest Chief Sarah for theft and assault. Order Chief Sarah to pay Count Barbas II back in full. Consider the matter settled. No more raiding. Station troops along the northern eastern border to stop it from happening again. So again, keep in mind, the counts are on the verge of rebellion, so you can potentially raise their defiance. Or if you arrest Sarah, then it increases the defiance of the chieftains, but they're nowhere near rebellion yet. So that's what you need to keep in mind. And starting vote, meow.
Why would I vote to arrest myself?
So then,
Wait.
yeah, it depends on what you want to vote for or what you think will overthrow me faster.
Wait, hold on a second. Order Chief Sarah. Hold on, but I'm Chief Sarah, so
Yeah,
why?
so you do the vote that will benefit, will either overthrow me or benefit your lands.
Okay.
So we have a split vote.
Hold on, I haven't
Voting
voted
tied
yet.
at 1.
I haven't voted yet. Hold on.
Okay, I have to break the tie.
I haven't voted yet.
Oh well, the voting's over.
Really?
Okay,
How it
so
can be over what?
huh?
How it can be over if it's a tie? What?
Well, because then I have to be the tiebreaker.
Yeah. So be the tiebreaker.
Yep. I'll have Chief Sarah arrested for theft and assault.
Wow.
Yeah, because that just ain't kosher, bruv, or something. I don't know.
So be it. But the North will always remember the old ways of pillage and conquest.
Well,
As
I
often
just
as
fucking ruled to end it.
Yep. Okay, so the North is now insolent. My authority just raised, but my stability went down. Thank you for dealing with that, Your Majesty. It's a shame we must live in with these uncivilized pagans in our kingdom. All right, but I've lowered the defiance of the East, so they're now no longer on the verge of rebellion. Okay. Eligible options. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. And a partner for life to have and to hold, don't forget. Suppose so, but the alliance comes first. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, then let's see the eligible bachelorettes. Versus Ursa, the firstborn daughter of the Northern Blurb clan. Apparently, she can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure she's wonderful when she comes out of her shell. Not interested. Next. This is Amalia, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Sarah, my love dynasty. She's a good-looking one, eh? And not a bad word is said about her. Everyone likes her. She's had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there. Don't see what all the fuss is about, personally. And finally, we have the Queen's Marches offering Gloria, scion of the prestigious Nate bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brushed and self-absorbed, mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons. That all, meh? You're getting a lifelong alliance.
They're all
Ursa's the northern candidate? I thought that she was the eastern one. Okay, yes. Let's go with her. I have made my decision. Ursa of the North. Oh, shit. The East is pissed again. What? Is that, Oh, I just got an achievement.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That's what that noise was.
Strange noise for an achievement, but hey.
What'd you say, Nate?
Strange noise for an achievement, but hey.
That's the noise it makes on Steam.
Okay, then it came through really weird.
What did it sound like to you?
Like much lower pitched and just I don't know, just wrong.
Over the course of the winter, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. Oh no. You're always hunting, always hungry. The council has noticed your lack of sleep. As you become tired and irritable during court sessions, something must be done. Go hunting and satiate your urges. Preying on game in the Blackweald, a dark, not far from the capital. Like you want to jump on your prey and rip them apart with your own teeth. The dreams grow only more vivid. Oh boy. End season. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march. The indomitable Baron Rufus. Is it time? I stand eager to start my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their savior. Nate, you're being a dictator.
Yeah? How? What?
Because you're wanting your peasants to live in fear.
Damn.
That's bad in-game, Nate. Bad.
It won't be long. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos. Then we'll make our move. So, you want to cause chaos, Nate?
I mean, yes, but like without fear, you know, just a little bit of whimsy.
All right. So, let's see. Stability is more than 50% of nobles vote. Well, plus one stability of more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Monarch's golden choice. Let's do. Can I adopt this? Oh, that's right. I can only have 3 laws. Okay, we'll just continue. Okay. The Counts of the East are on the verge of rebellion.
Again.
The royal wedding. Your wedding is to Ursa.
It sounded like vetting.
Vetting.
not wedding, but wedding. Wow.
I am a little tipsy. Again, this stuff is strong. Again, to be fair, it had a lot of sugar to work with. Your wedding to Ursa, naturally, is the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Ursa at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, and after a feast, and your new wife Ursa turns bright red every time a toast is called into her honor. By the time you find yourself alone with Ursa, it's past midnight and you never felt more tired. Hello. I hope you had a good time as I did. You too. Strains her wine. So tell me about yourself. I like to make money whenever I can. Money talks even if I don't. Wow, she's lame compared to the wife from the last game.
Oh, wow.
Well, you chose her.
Bruh. I thought she would be fun. A terrible accident. Your Majesty, I have some dire news. Princess Sarah, my love, was found in the palace gardens this morning. She was attacked by something, torn limb from limb. She probably deserved it.
What happened?
What?
One of the options in terms of dialogue is she probably deserved it.
Damn.
Wowza.
Technically, your guest at the time. We must make every effort. Surely counts that it was not intentional.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
You suddenly recall the night before, dreams of blood and gore, ripping a helpless noble. I killed Sarah. Your Highness, are you listening?
You killed Sarah?
Apparently, I'm a werebore as well.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, what do you think about that?
She's in the kitchen right now.
Fuck.
I'm going to tell the count she was killed by a wild beast, which is technically true. What? And Andy, of course, named himself after you, but apparently I turned into a werebore and killed Count Sarah. What?
okay.
She just said, okay.
Sarah, what do you think?
What do you say?
He asked what you thought. What you think?
Of what?
The situation in the game. I guess because you haven't been really paying attention, have you?
Well, since you already kind of,
What?
do that anyway.
Do what? Kill you? How do I kill you? What? How do I kill you? What? How do I kill you? What? oh, that. Okay, yeah, that way. Yep. Okay.
So what way are you referring to?
The private way.
Ah.
Yes, my heart stops when you get me to the edge.
Hey, yo!
Okay, but more urgent is your knowledge of what you did. You become a monster with an insatiable hunger for fresh meat, human or otherwise. This is horrible. I have to stop this.
Oh my god, you're Dio.
Yes. And not long before the peasants and servants turn up, dead and mysterious. No, like Countess Sarah, my loves her. Okay, where's the next event? A theft. Baron Nate II. My liege, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Countess Sarah, my love, the second shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Blood and stars, nonsense. Rummage through your drawers, I'm sure you'll find the thing. Nate, you say, oh, my stars sometimes.
Yeah.
Your Highness, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Sir, my love, the second's ancestor left my ancestor tied to a rock in the woods for the wolves to consume. It's because their ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household. Enough. I know Sarah, my love, the second stole my priceless ring.
What the fuck? The
It brings the
second.
most great luck and bounty, and my dear nephew is to wear it when he marries. Okay. So you send the what?
I wish you'd be careful in the kitchen.
I didn't spill that. When did that spill?
I found it.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I spilled the salt apparently. Okay, so send the Chancellor to the East to investigate or rescue Countess Sarah, my love, the second immediately, or leave the squabbling nobles to deal with the situation themselves. All right, starting the vote. Meow. Can't quite decide. All right,
Let's see here.
Andy, have you voted?
Do
Too late. Oh,
that.
voting is tied at 2. Okay. So, send the Chancellor to the East to investigate or leave the squabbling nobles to deal with the situation themselves. I don't want to lower my stability or farming, so... Okay, so... Nate, your group is not defiant at all. Now the East is outright ready to revolt.
Whoop, whoop.
And hang on, I'm done with my plate. Not Morocco. Have at the plate.
I mean, just. I mean, you said that we are not like defined at all or something. But like, why would then just.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you needed it. What do you need the kitchen for? Okay, yes. Okay, I'm sorry. But what were you saying, Nate?
I mean, like, it's not our current goal to be, defiant or something,
Goodness me, do I enjoy tales about such mysteries. I shall do my best. In season. General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forwards with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that the commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ajmedian Empire will do, I think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March. And how would our dear king stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Imagine if it was only in March. I only want this land, but only in the beginning of spring. Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmedian threat and proposes a march of defiance, we will build an army to back your words. For the next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must have the highest military in 3 seasons.
Oh, fuck that. Nuh-uh.
Why, you don't want a military?
No, I want cheese.
Bar in the East, Count Barbas II is hosting a dinner party with his castle with a few distinguished guests. What a bloody disaster of the year. We're clashing with the king on a daily basis. The spy master will never trust us at this rate. Ugh. Oh, there we go. How goes the search for the look-alike? Not well. The best I've found is a peasant with the wrong-shaped nose, the wrong-colored eyes, and a wooden leg. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there. I'm sure of it. The Count's aim is to lower their defiance to 4 or less. The monarch currently has no heir. Okay. Let's do a helping hand. Lordstone, I had something I wanted to ask of you. What can I do for you? I run a very successful lumber company back home in the north. Current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the more cumbersome quality standards for the northern lumber, perhaps. You wanted me to give the north preferential treatment? Well, of course I'm going to do it. The gods are good. I'll see you there. All right, so your vote is either to help the North or do nothing, which may hurt me, because the other goal here is to have me not have an heir. So this might hurt my relationship with my spouse, and if it hurts the relationship, then I don't have an heir.
Okay. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, everybody voted to relax standards. Okay.
Can I switch the current scheme or not?
No, that's why you decide your scheme at the beginning.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh well.
The other regions are outraged by the clear nepotism that's taking place, but what'd you say?
I'll just cause trouble other ways.
Yep, that's the fun of this game. You try to change your strategy as you go. Mm-hmm. The other regions are outraged by the clear nepotism that's taking place, but Ursa pays them no mind. As profits pour in, she even shares a portion of the income with the treasury. Looting and pillaging. Your Majesty, help us. Half the east is on fire. It's true, Chief Sarah was furious that we imprisoned her mother for raiding. Now she's leading a much more violent raid against the east.
Who?
We must stop her, Your Majesty. The Pagans are even
Wow.
looting and burning Eastern churches, stripping the gold from the altars. An example must be made. Okay, so this all depends on my army and or what you decide. So we burn down the northern temples in retribution, wait for the flames to die down before moving to arrest Chief Sarah, or send the Eastern Army. Voting, yeah.
Oh yes, Daddy, put the cuffs on me. Tighter, tighter.
What did she say?
She said, "Oh yes, Daddy, put the cuffs on me." Oh my God! Yes, 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 yes! Oh my God, yes! Oh my God, yes!
Wow.
Stop!
Wow.
You
Wow.
goon!
Yo.
Nate, did you not vote?
I'm deciding. I'm deciding.
Okay.
I'm deciding.
Whatever.
I'm just wondering which way I want to go.
It looks like burn down the northern temples in retribution won.
Fire nice. Yeah.
Yes, good. Show them the true power of the ninth. Looks like the chiefs have become more defiant. Dozens of temples are reduced to ash. But this only spurs the raiders to greater fury. They continue pillaging the east, uncontested before returning to the north and hiding their loot. Negotiates a truce. An all-right civil war is narrowly avoided for now. Searching for the ring. And hang on, I'm going to put the rest of my brie tart in a container. Be right back.
Mhm.
I'll just put this in the dishwasher. Yeah, got a lot of cheese on there. What you making?
I'm just saying the damage.
Oh, damage. What damage? I don't think any drip, did it? No, I don't think so. Oh, a little bit drip. I'm sorry. Muracle, come here, my faithful hound.
Faithful hound. Aw.
Mommy's got the handcuffs.
He do be a faithful hound. Muracle, come here.
Hey, David.
What?
Mommy's got the handcuffs, doesn't she?
Bro. Andy, why do you so hard? Morocco, come here. It's time for a Morocco break. Look at this foot. Look at this foot.
The dark shape.
Aw.
The dark shape.
Yes.
He is too cute. Yeah. Why are you so cute? Is he just a chocolate fruff, guys?
Still don't know if chocolate is the right name for his color, lol. Because
Then what
chocolate
would be the
is.
right color?
I don't know. Is he like actually just black or?
He's black with a little bit of silver, and he's got a little brown on his muzzle.
Well, then I guess I don't know. I guess still primarily black though. Wow. Because chocolate is
I think
actually like used for brown. Like so if he was like all brown, or actually, or there is like I think if it's like darker brown, it can be called liver in dogs.
Hmm.
But yeah, chocolate is used for like strict brown.
Well, he's a dark chocolate then, because dark chocolate can be black.
But you know, talking genetics and sexual animal colors, you know, and still it's incorrect to call him that if he's still black, you know.
Okay. Still, he's good.
Yeah, that's what matters the most.
Mm-hmm. Your Majesty, I found Baron Nate II's ring, but the situation is delicate. Countess
Ring?
Sam, I love this. Huh?
A ring? What?
Yeah, remember you
What?
lost your ring.
Oh, why do I care about that?
Because apparently you do.
What the flip? Okay.
Countess Sarah, my love, II's nephew has it because Nate II's nephew used it to propose to him. My guardian, Sarah, my love, II doesn't understand true love. My dear Lorenz and I are meant to be together, feud or no. All we want is a quiet life, a little garden, a flock of geese, 20 acres of land or so. No one knows about this romance yet, but the tensions are high. Both regions are using the feud to fuel a full-on rivalry between barons and counts. Perhaps I'm soft, however, but I can't help but feeling for this young couple. Is there a way we could resolve this
Hello, Red
peace?
Candy.
Huh?
Hello.
Goose, what's up, bro?
Not much. Just got out of the shower.
We're playing King of the Castle. Let me send you the app or the link.
All right.
Because again, you do not have to download this. You can just pull it up on either your phone's browser or even your whatever, your laptop even.
All right. Is it like D&D?
No, it's it's like a choose your own adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Where do I need to go to find the link?
Hang on, I'm sending it to you.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Yeah. What the heck? Trying to find you.
Breaking it down.
All right, I'm sending it now.
All right.
Did you get it?
I'm still wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
King of the
so
Castle is a multiplayer narrative game in which one player plays as the monarch in the fantasy in the kingdom, making choices.
yeah, basically the point of the game is you need to undermine me. Okay,
Join as guest.
yep.
Ready.
Okay, so it would be draining my own coffers by 1,000. Provide a dowry to soothe the noble's feelings on the matter. Publicly bless the couple's union. Let's provide a dowry because I think that probably helps me the most in the long run.
Oh wait, I need a code.
The code is all capital case FQPJ.
ASQPJ.
No, just FQPJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just all capitalized.
All right, there we go.
As the wedding preparations begin, the story of the love-struck couple catches the imagination of the Marcher peasants, who work together to make a huge cornucopia as a wedding gift.
Oh.
All right, end the season. All right, so now we have an auction. In this case, you're going to put money on whatever will benefit your faction the most. Red Candy, looks like you're part of Nate's faction, so you want to put your money towards whatever faction, whatever the red two buildings are. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Goose, listen. We want all the cheese and all the chaos. Okay.
Yes.
Bet, I got you.
All right. Start auction now. You have 60 seconds.
All right. All the okay, count to the east, count to the north.
Basically, you want to put money into the aqueduct and the fortress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Farming.
I was already doing that. All my money's gone.
Already?
How much did you? Oh my stars. Okay.
Bruh.
Am I allowed to say how much I put in or not?
Yeah, you're allowed. Did you put all 1,000?
No, I did 700 on aqueduct and 300 on fortress.
Bruh.
All right.
Hey, you said you wanted chaos. I'm giving you the chaos.
Okay.
You want the chaos? I'll give you the chaos. You want a new beginning? I am the new beginning!
Oh. The kingdom hangs on a knife's edge.
Alright, buildings funded, the monument, which raises my authority, and a prison, which lowers my stability. My stability is very low. Okay.
We just gotta lock in.
What'd you say?
Sorry, I just said we just gotta lock in.
Yep.
It's not that long.
About your heir. Your marriage to Ursa has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations, Eleanor. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got a crown on your head. That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's missing. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Ew.
Even if they're
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That is why the Habsburgs, their family tree, is not really a tree, it's more of a wreath.
It's a goddamn. It's a thorn.
Yeah, well,
It's
I mean,
a
you
goddamn
guys,
circle.
yeah, you guys know about the Habsburgs, right?
Of course.
I guess.
Okay, so
I mean,
Goose,
I know the most. I
the
guess,
inbreeding in the
because literally-
Habsburg family was so bad that I think the latest heir they had, like it was like in the 1400s or 1600s or something, he didn't live until to see the age of 20 because he was so inbred and had so many genetic mutations.
Damn.
Yeah, his organs just flat out just failed.
He pressed the off button.
Well, no, God just pressed the off button. He's like, nope. I'm just pressing delete on your whole line.
I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm out. Goodbye.
Yep.
Game paused. Waiting for us to
Okay,
continue.
my wife and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business.
Uh-huh.
The seeds of rebellion. That's the 5th peasant I've had to hang this week. And just like all the others, she was trying to steal our gold and give it to the poor. Pah! What do they need with gold anyway?
Oh my god, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Something is amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent among the peasantry, and I have...
That Habsburg, the Charles II guy you're talking about,
Yeah.
he lived to 38.
Oh, 38? Oh,
He
okay.
defied all odds by living so long because they're like, you should be dead by
Can you
now.
I thought he
like
died.
said hello?
I thought he died really young.
No, he was close to 40.
Okay, but he just had loads of health problems, right?
He couldn't eat. He couldn't. He
Had lost
water,
Don's wife.
water in the brain.
Yeah.
Lesions, herpes, syphilis.
Everything.
I mean, there's so many conditions, but basically he was a melon head.
Yeah. Yep. God was trying to erase that bloodline because it was so inbred.
Yeah.
Something is amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent amongst the peasantry. I have reason to believe it's the chiefs. Why should I have a few money-grubbing peasants? Why would the chiefs stir up trouble with the common folk? Just tell me what I need to do to stop them. Why should I care about a few money-grubbing peasants? Tell me, have you heard of
That
King
sounds racist.
Ceremo of Kurth? He got his head chopped off by peasants, I think. No, Your Majesty. He and his entire family are trapped inside his palace, whilst partisans set fire to it from the outside. I dare say you'd rather avoid this fate, if you can help it. A peasant's uprising is trouble, if not de-escalated quickly. The chiefs will capitalize on the instability to install Lumi as the monarch. So we kill a few more, put the fear of the 9th into them. You misunderstand. That is
Alright,
it. Huh?
I'm not gonna be able to really finish the game, so I guess I'm kind of doing some right now. I'll probably come back later. I'll try to come back as soon as I can.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for joining when you
Alright, so yeah.
can. But yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
Bye.
that is exactly what the Chiefs want. It will cause chaos. Your Majesty, you must get a grip on the common folk. If the kingdom is stable, the discontent will not be able to spread as easily. This will give me time to root out the conspirators. The kingdom could certainly be doing better. If things don't change soon, these protests will only get worse. Perhaps the council will aid you in this endeavor. Okay, a vote. Everyone should chip in to pay for some new hospitals, promise some reforms to the common folk to keep them calm. Peasants are always unhappy about something. Let them riot. Okay. This one, I have to actually, wait, who just joined in?
I think you accidentally removed me from the.
Oh, no, I mute. Oh, well, yeah, hang on. Let me change that back. Sorry.
Alright.
Okay. Re-added you.
There we go. So now there's no echo.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. So I selected anonymous voting, and basically the chiefs are instigating unrest amongst the peasantry. How can they be stopped? And we have 3 votes. Everyone should chip in for some new hospitals, promise some reforms to the common folk. Peasants are always unhappy about something. Let them riot. Starting vote now.
Okay.
Oh, so David,
Hmm?
are you still gonna have time for my to read a chapter of my thing?
I think we're halfway through this one. A little more than halfway. Yeah, we might have time for that.
I don't know. I mean,
Okay. What's up, Nate?
again, I was just bleh.
Deliberating.
I was just deciding. Yeah.
Okay. Looks like peasants are always unhappy about something. Let them riot. Oh, I have to make a decision. Oh, I can delay someone's scheme. You promise whatever you can to the peasants to keep them on side. Public holidays, subsidized eyeglasses, complimentary branded ink pots. There's only a stalling tactic. Without real change, you're still in hot water. You've hampered the Chiefs' efforts. Their stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Okay, the happy couple. Your Majesty, the couple from the March and East are here to speak to the council. Oh, Highness, you brought us so much joy. I can't believe I finally get to be with my dear Nikolai. But it's not all good. We wanted to get married and start a farm together, enjoy some peace and quiet for a change. All we need is each other and a few adorable animals, and the wedding would be tiny. 300-400 people at most. Dude, that's not a tiny wedding. That's a huge wedding.
That is a well, yeah.
Wow, someone has standards.
Yeah, for real. But of course, Nate II and Sarah, my love II, refused to give us anything. Please, my liege, help us just this once more. Okay, Nate II should give the couple some Marcher land. Sarah, my love II, should give the couple some land from the east. The couple should forge their own path in the north. This farm idea is silly. They're on their own. So again, the thing you want to do to undermine me is choice D.
That's mean.
All right, what is the ultimate choice here?
You know what? Lamps.
You actually are going to give them land, Nate?
Just choose.
What?
I
Nate
mean,
the second.
it's a farm. They'll have geese, and geese good. You know.
Also, I have nabbed the Kiki. Hang on. Morocco got a turn. Star needs a turn now.
Get there, not some loving. She always looks like a sack of potatoes. An adorable fluffy sack of potatoes. Oh, the
She
boysy.
She loves being held by me, I think.
I mean, yeah, like you know, if she truly didn't like it, she'd be just squirming and clawing her way out. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And not purring.
She's like
Probably going
perfection, acceptable.
Mhm. And Nate the second realizes the council's decision is final. They grudgingly host the wedding in their fortress and hand over the desired 30 acres as a gift. The wedding itself is a lavish affair, mostly paid for by the king's generous dowry. But Lorenz and Nikolai don't pay much attention to the festivities. They only have eyes for each other. Bard soon sees the story, making it more and more dramatic in every telling, and praise Nate II for eventually coming around. The story puts the barons at an advantage at the negotiating table. Your trade improved, Nate, as well as your farming.
Yeah.
As for the couple, they live happily enough on Nate II's land with the help of the Lucky Ring. Lorenz cultivates a flock of sheep who will follow him devotedly wherever he goes. Ending season. Okay, so what'd you say?
I think I'll go grab my food. So
Okay, I'm setting a tax rate. Let's see. I left your taxes alone, Nate. I am gonna have to raise your taxes. I need the money. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that does raise my money. I'll keep the taxes on the Chiefs the same. And keep the taxes on the... Okay. Chief Blurb. Your Highness, do you remember Chief Sarah? Oh, the lady I threw in the dungeon. That's right, for raiding the East. While she escaped, she cunningly concealed her escape tunnel behind a 6-foot wall, oil canvas of cavorting nymphs. Great God, why was this villain allowed such a painting in her cell at all? Villain or not, Sarah was a chief and was accommodated accordingly at the chief's requests. Let me hunt down this outlaw, Your Highness. I'll show these soft-hearted chiefs how a baron keeps their prisoners. How would you keep your prisoners, Nate? Oh, Nate, I take it Nate's getting food.
Sarah, I'm undermining David. Are you proud of me?
Oh, she's busy in the kitchen right now, Andy.
Damn it.
Oof, I got a headache. Hang on. Ugh. The weather's changing. I'm getting a headache. No, I don't think so. Normally drinking. Is that pudding? Yeah, that's good. Nate, are you back yet? I think Nate's still getting food.
Probably, yeah.
We'll just proceed with this vote.
Okay.
Oh, Nate, are you back?
Not really.
I can't hear you.
The vote. Whatever. But where is my Barty boy? Here is my Barty boy. Come here.
Are you back yet?
Barty boy, you hungry? Why is he not sorry?
Make prisons less comfortable for nobles.
You furry boy. Yeah. Not. Naughty little baby.
Hang on, plugging my phone in. In the north, prison cells for nobles are stripped of their creature comforts. Spikes and iron maidens are installed instead. Huzzah! This is more like it. Nate, do you like spikes in your cells and iron maidens?
Iron Maiden. Excellent.
Nate, are you there? Oh, still working. Okay. The new punishments certainly make the chiefs think twice about skimming taxes or taking more than their share of the harvest. But despite all of this, somewhere out there, Chief Sarah remains at large, and the king's justice looks weaker than ever now. A letter of thanks. Your Majesty, a letter for you. From the March. Esteemed Highness, recently you hosted us when we were in need. You'll be pleased to know that we have been cured with the help of a powerful witch of the woods. Please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. We will always be in your debt. Small cedarwood lockbox. Inside there are a number of gold coins and a ruby-encrusted silver brooch. Yes, I believe it's from me. Wondering where the two occur. Whatever the case, you will make a nice addition to your treasury. Sleepless nights. Why don't you talk to me about whatever's happening? Have I done something wrong? And are spending lots of time away from the palace. I think I've been cursed. I'm some kind of shape-shifting monster. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I didn't want you to worry. Nice of you, I suppose. You're getting it. Everything under control. Everything's under control. Don't worry. If you say so.
Okay.
That's good.
Biggie
You back, Nate?
satisfied with the retrieved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and the season. In the Grand Hall of Baron Nate II's castle, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plotting away. The crowds have been thinning out at my rallies. What happened? Shortage of money and manpower throughout the military are making you look weak, General. We're trying our best to plug the gaps, though. Best be quick about it. My speeches can only carry us so far. The Baron's aim is to have the highest in the military. Back in the north, as met with co-conspirators once again, Mead is being passed around in good measure, and it seems spirits are high. You've done it again, you beautiful bastards. They are in a uproar. Riots are commonplace across the kingdom. I foresee no negative consequences of this. Other than for the king, of course. We've been able to use the current unrest as an excuse to expand our armies. The king can't gainsay us now. The gods are good. Who knew that we could stand to gain so much by simply ruining the lives of a few measly common folk? Only one step remains. I have two proposals. The plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the villagers to turn violent. Okay. So lower all farming or lower all trade? I think, Andy, this is... Oh, wait, no.
This is for Nate, I think.
Yeah. I know this is.
I don't have a
No,
thingy.
that was for the northern kingdoms.
Okay.
Diabolical. Well, you might even call it evil. Nay, it's for their own good. When you think about it, everyone will be better off with me on the throne. This final push, we will ensure the king has more than just a few angry peasants on his hands. Aye, and once the fighting starts, I'll be there, ready to step in and negotiate. For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower all regions' combined farming to 15 or less. Looks like the combined farming is at 19. Okay, I think we'll just keep the current voting.
You don't touch my farming. Nah.
Alright, the stranger. Your Majesty, this commoner says he's here to see you. My king, I've come to you in your honor and need. I know the curse that ails you and I can help. Curse, what are you talking about? Get this madman out of here. Hush, not here, you fool. A private meeting with a peasant somewhere away from the prying eyes of the council. Just like you, your majesty, werebeasts who have learned how to live with our affliction, we can help. How did you know about me? I'm getting worse, especially in the crown lands. I wasn't sure if it was you. It was not till I saw the frantic look in your eye and the way you sniffed the air. Please help me to control myself. Of course, your majesty, it would be an honor. Oh no, my authority's at 4.
Uh-oh.
You meet from all walks of life who teach you how to control your urges through meditation, special recipes, and folk rituals. Sure enough, the dreams fade both in intensity and frequency. There's a long road ahead of you, but with time, the other werebeasts are confident you will eventually master your powers.
What the fuck is up with this werebeast shit?
I mean, werewolves and werebeasts are a common trope, are they not?
I mean, I guess, but like, it just seems kind of random for this story.
I mean, that is the fun thing about King of the Castle, that it can be kind of unpredictable. It just kind of throws a lot at you.
Yep.
Your Highness, I've been thinking marcher soldiers are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. What we really need are better horses, but the best don't come cheap. The Ashmedians have a surplus of destriers at the moment. Horses bred for war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some. Go halvesies.
Huh.
Okay, so the vote is to purchase the horses from Ashmead, which will improve Nate's military and thus ability to potentially overthrow me. Encourage the barons to breed their own destriers of the march, which is dependent on farming, and I think farming overall is good. And then discourage the barons' reliance on war horses, which increases defiance. So it really all depends. So starting vote, meow.
Good.
Whatever.
Okay, so you want to breed your own horses, Nate?
Yeah.
Encourage the barons to breed their own destriers from the march. The barons get to work learning everything they can about horse husbandry and the best breeding techniques. Hopefully you'll see positive results by the next foaling season. The bandit chief. Your Highness, I have received word about the fate of the escaped prisoner, Chief Sarah.
Chief Sarah.
She fled back to the north and gathered a band of warriors from her clan hall.
Oh my god, Sarah, you have warriors.
Huh?
Sarah has warriors in clan halls.
Mm-hmm. Now she's hiding out in the mountains, raiding merchant caravans and stealing from farms. A little more than common bandits, in other words. When we send troops after them, they retreat into the frozen wastes, the heart of the ice giant territory, where our soldiers dare not tread.
By the way, this music sounds like Naruto.
I guess a little bit, yeah. like a Western version of Naruto.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
How is this similar to Naruto?
I guess the string instrument that's in the background.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't hear the music very well, so.
Okay. Let's see. So we pay the ice giants for their heads, which would raise my authority but lower my treasury. Chasing bandits is a waste of resources, which lowers everything. Order northern troops to pursue the bandits even into the frozen wastes, which is dependent on military might. Let's see. Military might is not bad right now, so it really depends how you want to hurt me.
Sus.
Okay. Not really my opinion, but it's better. It's better for my goals.
Chasing bandits is a waste of resources. I'm bound to that choice, so it lowers. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Damn. Stability is now lawless. Sarah the bandit chief will hide out in the mountains for many years to come, raiding merchant caravans, burning down knights' churches, and generally sowing chaos.
Damn. Sarah, how do you feel about that?
She's in the bathroom right now.
Damn.
Okay, so the chiefs of the north are quite possibly ready to revolt. Nate, you're possibly ready to revolt. Yeah, all the regions are almost ready to revolt.
It's crazy. How do you feel about that, man?
I'm in
What
trouble.
do you mean that we are ready to revolt? Now we'll just keep breeding our horses and stealing cheese and making cheese. No
Stealing
cheese.
Okay. Your heir. Do I have an heir? Your request for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Oh, so I do. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled in nervous silence. My son. The assembled nobles bring down the polite.
Congrats!
Yes. I designate an heir. You cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, may I be first to congratulate you on the birth of your son. What's his name? Lord Stone the Second. Thank the gods, your greatness. I'm sure little Lord Stone the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Finding an heir, now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the spy master soon. Alright, angry mob. One morning, as you make your way to the council hall, a mob of furious peasants surround your carriage. They pelt the windows with rotten fruit and loudly blame you for everything that's wrong with the kingdom. Down with the king! Sit tight and wait for your soldiers to sort it out. The soldiers have difficulties, however. Alright, protect the king, protect the... His words are cut off as he's dragged from his horse and beaten into a fine paste.
Damn.
Ouch.
Strong mob surrounds your stagecoach and begins rocking it back and forth. Your Majesty, make a break for it before they tip the carriage over. We'll stay here and hold them off. As heft their axes and form a ring around you, shouting you as you scuttle to safety. Stones rain down like hail, but you make it back to the palace unharmed. Call for a council meeting. This is an outrage, Your Grace. First riots and looting in the capital, now attacks upon your royal person. Our realm is on the verge of collapse. People are afraid. The rule of law is broken down. Peasants are demanding higher wages and more rights. Yes, but we obviously can't allow that. So what should we do? So if I declare martial law, it increases stability, but also raises defiance. Round up all the rioters and hang them. Let's give them everything they want.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's fucked
For
up.
real, bro. I will, in order to try to win here, What the heck? Someone get disconnected.
Huh?
Someone get disconnected. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Declare. I want my preferred option to be declare martial law.
All right. Let's see here.
No. Mm. Okay. I mean, nah. This one's good too.
Okay. Martial law has been declared.
Damn.
Stability has improved. My troops get a handle on this, Your Majesty.
But for how long?
The proclaiming king.
That one we did, and where she's just like,
What the? The
Lady of the Lake has proclaimed me the king. The nobles don't appreciate this curtailing of their freedoms. Of course, they rant and rave and declare you a tyrant. But the kingdom is at the edge of abyss. What else will pull us back from the brink?
Sarah, are you proud of me?
She's been busy in the kitchen, my dude.
Fuck.
Okay. Vultures. Greedy northern merchants are taking advantage of cheap eastern labor, Your Highness.
What do you want?
He asked if you're proud of him.
I'm always proud of you, Andy.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah.
Such a goon.
What?
You.
What? You're the only one that I get under.
Indeed, you do. Your Highness, exploiting our natural resources and putting our trading companies out of business. They're vultures. Vultures! Is there really such a problem? This is just a business. Kick out the chiefs and put trading companies back in the eastern hands. The king will buy up the northern trading companies. It's just business, baby.
Damn.
I'll veto. Let's take this option off the table. Okay, starting vote, A or C.
Oh dang.
Yep.
This is
Oh, we got a tie. So I have to choose one. It's just business, baby.
Damn.
Okay.
Another travesty. I should have known better than to expect the council to be of any worth to anyone. The gods are good. My companies are safe. Glad this council sees sense for once. The northern companies in the east continue to tick over nicely, siphoning money out of the region and making Chief Blurb filthy rich. All right, end the season. All right, starting an auction. If you have money, choose what to put it on.
Another auction. Okay.
All right.
Why the flick would a deer park lower farming?
I have no idea. Probably because you're hunting more, maybe?
That's okay, whatever. Wait, will I? Yeah, okay.
14 seconds remaining.
Sorry, am I being too disruptive?
No, you're good.
Making a Robert Redford
Oh, Robert Redford cake.
dessert.
Ah.
It's not really classified as a cake.
Oh, then what is it? Like a pudding?
With a pecan sandy crust.
Ah, okay. Sure. Way being cute. Pass me my child. All right. Looks like what got built was the Deer Park and the Thieves Guild.
What? What the?
Yeah.
Who? Who
Huh?
splurged their money? Who splurged their money on that?
I think my proxy did.
SMH.
A fossil unearthed. I was a little skeptical about letting guild thieves set up a shop in my lands, but it turns out that doing so has led to a sharp decline in unauthorized burglaries. We've granted them planning permission for a new wing where they can train recruits. Though there is a small problem. While digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. And the size of things, the beast they came from must be larger than the Thieves Guild itself. How exquisite. The builders are saying that it might be a flying reptile. A dragon?
Time to lick them bones.
Mm-hmm. 100 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom back then was catastrophic. Okay, purported dragon modes have been found in the north. So the building of the new Thieves Guild will continue. Carry on building. Who cares about some old fossils? Carefully excavate the bones. Don't mess with dragons. Abandon the Thieves Guild entirely. Oh, I can select my choice again. Okay. Start vote. Meow. Star, what are you doing?
What is she doing? Describe
Darting
it.
around like a silly.
Looks like someone has zoomies. Maybe. Too much
do.
energy. Too much energy.
Okay, don't mess with dragons. Abandon the Thieves Guild entirely. Voting is tied at 2. All right, I will have to choose the second one because that's the one that benefits me the most. You expect us to simply leave? Godspeed. Good.
Wow.
You quell the chiefs with a glare. Reluctantly, they order the builders to leave. The Thieves Guild alone, and it falls into ruin. Industries collapsing. Your Majesty, mass unemployment and unrest have arisen in the East. Businesses are going bankrupt, mills shutting down. People are calling it the Great Depression because it's making everyone miserable. Yes, my investments have all gone up in smoke, and it's the same for all the other accounts. We must find a way to lift the East out of poverty. So we do what all governments do, a bailout. Provide jobs, digging ditches and building roads. Mass unemployment, easy fix. Turn them into soldiers.
Crazy.
Tell the peasants to stop buying so much turnip toast. I love these options.
Bruh.
Let's do. I'll veto this option, and we'll start the vote. So A, B, or C.
Let's see here.
Oh, stars. Okay. But it's like.
You're now the tiebreaker, Nate. Oh, too late.
Like this.
Wait, Nate, did you just leave?
No,
No.
Huh?
Is that vacuum cleaner?
Hang on.
I didn't leave. I'm doing the.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sarah's making that Robert Redford.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, Nate, what were you saying?
That I'm still like, here and in
Okay.
the game. Like,
Sorry. Okay, so now I have to do a tiebreaker. I have enough money, I'll bail them out. You order the Treasury's vast gold reserves to be devoted to this unprecedented crisis. The merchants stop frantically destroying their records. Industries open their doors once more across the east. The counts breathe a collective sigh of relief. Alright, my ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the greatest king who ever lived. So far, you have not convinced anyone. Your authority is still lackluster, Your Majesty. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes. With schemes of our own, but your advisors have other ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant, but even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Here's another idea. Declare a war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers will rule over a golden age. Let's see. This all depends on my stability in trade and farming. And I think it's combined based on all my stats. I think. I have really low faith. That would be a bad gamble. I think my best bet is probably stability in farming or stability in trade. Probably stability in farming. That appears to be the highest stat.
yeah, farming.
Yep. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to start about your achievements to the masses. But first, need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. End the season. I think we're on the last year here for everything. And I will... I'll keep the treasury the same. Okay. The Stone Maiden. Let's start with that one. Behold, Your Highness. Baron Nate II pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Yvette. The statue is impeccably detailed, expression of frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? A gift for me? No, Your Highness, there is no statue. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the march. Who's that? Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Well, I know she's abroad. She's called the Stone Maiden. Yes. This is no laughing matter. She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Yvette on her last hunting trip. Please, Your Highness, we must do something. Okay, so you guys can either choose to drain my treasury, send an army to smash this thing to rubble, tell everyone in the march to hide, or consult the fairy tales for a solution. Let's see. There's a chance my military could probably handle it. So I'm going to put a vote myself on B, but starting the vote, meow.
I mean,
If you want to drain my treasury, you can certainly ask to hire a wizard.
I mean, if it's like, I mean, whatever.
Okay, so you guys are going to drain my treasury.
Pretty much.
Look, it's a safer bet than
Yep. Everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now if I have a situation, I have almost no money to handle it. You send out word that you need a wizard and fast. A few days later, one arrives, presents a hideous spectacle indeed. The wizard is a smoking ruin of twisted slag, mouth stretched in a silent scream, carried to your throne room atop a palanquin. He is set down carefully by a team of sickly-looking apprentices. Holy crap, this guy, he looks weird. I hear you're having trouble with the woman who turns people to stone, a matter I regretfully have some experience with. Haha. I can make this small problem go away for an advertised fee and a small sacrifice. All I require is one of the king's teeth. I mean, I just remembered to floss. This will make flossing, if anything, easier. Oh, wait, I can refuse? Oh, okay. But it'll just lower stability. I can take a hit to stability. Get out of here, I refuse.
Wow. Wow.
Get the
Wow.
fuck out of here, bro.
Why? It's so tough.
All it took was a hit to my farming and my stability.
SMH.
At long last, she retreats to her lair deep underground and falls asleep once more. On the bright side, the barons now have plenty of oddly realistic statues to sell.
Ah, yeah.
Fossils and folklore. Your Greatness, you recall the bones that we unearthed in the north? Villagers are leaving offerings all over the site. Bits of feathers, bowls of milk, all sorts. Now they're meeting there at night, setting fires to appease the reptile's fury. We must quell this behavior before it gets out of hand. Okay. Okay, so a lot of this is chance that are based on my stability. I'll do the veto option. And we'll just get rid of have the church preach against the superstition because my faith is really low, and that would probably lose. Okay, so your guys' choices are A or B.
Eh. No destroying bones. No.
You don't like destroying bones?
No.
Okay, so let this run its course. Will my stability hold up? Let this run its course. Oh, I failed. Oh, no.
What?
The chiefs grow agitated at your hands-off approach, and the people continue to leave offerings at the site. Though effigies of dragons are forbidden, northern peasants begin painting imitation flames on the roofs of their houses to confuse potential fire-breathing attackers. So they're putting on flame decals like on a car.
Damn.
Ambition, beloved. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion at a gale. I'm confident we can make them adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your deeds from every corner. How much is that all? Of course not. Posters, pamphlets, bards. There's many facets, Your Majesty. Let me take care of it. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes. Get the king his fancy robes. You're hustled up onto your palace balcony, below which is a sea of expectant, unwashed faces gaze upon you. As you step out onto your view, you are greeted by uneasy quiet. Not the greatest reception, but they're not throwing anything yet. Give your speech. Oh, it worked! Yay! Indifference turns to rapt attention. Peasants are hanging your reward. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants cheering so loud, you're nearly knocked over. Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliant. I need a drink. By all means, take the night off and celebrate, but I want you up at dawn tomorrow. Now's the time to take this show on the road. You travel. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. How delightful. This is a sign that you're a true king of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folk, the salt of the earth. Exactly as I wanted. I'm so glad, Your Majesty. I await your invitation. Oh no, my farming challenge failed. He's eager to get the banquet set up. He doesn't have the food for it. Oh goodness, no. Can't we pay for it ourselves? It's meant to be a surprise, Your Majesty. We need to make sure there's enough food across the kingdom for your party. That's how we'll make the people really fall in love with you. Victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's farming as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease with difficulty with each failed attempt. End season. All 3 kingdoms are on the verge of rebellion. Bruh. The revolution, oh no! The situation is becoming untenable, Majesty. A war is looming, or at least a coup. Who is it this time? It's the peasants. They aren't merely trying to overthrow you, they're calling for the destruction of the monarchy itself and the proclamation of a new people's republic in its place. They're led by a shipbuilder, as I understand, a woman named Layla. So kill her. So to anger the people further. And even if I did, it would take another would take its place. This is not merely a conspiracy, it's a movement. I see. I would advise diplomacy. Perhaps this Layla will be willing to forgive your transgressions if you meet with her and hash out a compromise. Let's offer them bribes. But I suppose the least of our worries at the moment. I'll see what I can do. Mill out of the throne and leaving you brood for hours until your wife arrives later. That bribing the common folk. Now, are you? I can't tell if this will work or not. They're really out for blood this time. I'm glad you're here with me, at least. Yes, likewise, I suppose. Days pass in a blur. The rumbles of discontent spread like tremors across the capital. Even from inside the walls of your palace, the earth seems to shake with the power of promised change. Like a hot rake until the treasurer hurries into the throne and lifting her skirts for added speed. It's no use, Your Highness. Even the cold, hard gold wasn't enough to convince the peasants to step down. What kind of soulless monsters are we dealing with here? If we can't bribe our enemies, what do we do? If the creatures won't listen to the reason, then they'll listen to the sword. Yes, kill them for me, would you? Hi, Majesty, I'll get it done. Precious time tickles away. You feel the walls of your palace closing in. The marshal will find her. It's on a gurney just inside the front gate. She's lifeless. The red of her cape mixes with the blood stains. Not all of it is hers, at least. Your Highness, look. You see them, a mob of peasants, no an army, armed not only with pitchforks, but swords and spears and clad in patchwork armor from all the regions. They're massing outside the gates. This is no mere riot, but an insurrection. Hold them off. Don't let them in. Your honor guard in the palace line up to protect you, but the perimeter of the palace grounds were never meant to keep out an army. Fired off a musket, a watchman tumbles from the gatehouse with a cry of pain. So even Kurth has been supporting these rebels. Soon they're climbing over the walls. Most of the watch flee, eager to save their own lives, until only your northern warriors remain. The honor guard form ranks around you, protecting you as best they can, but they're surrounded on all sides. Blood soars through the air. You cover your ears, but the war cries and death throes are impossible to block out. When everything comes to a quiet, your honor guard lay dead. Your wife tried to flee for cover, but is caught by the mob in a matter of seconds. Some short moments for a few pain cries later, and she is surely dead. The mob closes in. Down with the king, freedom or death. Pray to the ninth god. You brace, waiting for a well-timed fist or hammer or spear to end your life. Wait! We can't kill him. He's a trial, a public one at that. He's on the exile. You're still alive for now. You're hauled away to the dungeons to await this trial, which will, of course, be a sham. After all, who's going to act as the judge? That's usually your job.
Womp womp.
Womp womp indeed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep. Eventually, the date of your trial arrives, and you're hauled back above ground to face the sunlight and the roaring crowds. King Lord Stone of the Stone Stream Empire, you stand accused of tyranny, high treason, extrajudicial murder, and political corruption. I definitely didn't do that third one. How do you plead? Innocent. Drown. Guilty, guilty, guilty. The evil have made their will known. Your sentence is death. The method of execution is hanging.
What?
Shit. Your method of execution is hanging.
Ouch.
I'm going to be hanged. Shit. Your frog marched over the gallows without delay. After all, what did all these people turn out for if not a public execution? The noose is tied around your neck. You notice something. It's Lumi. Up on the platform with Layla and the other leaders of the uprising. Whatever you do, don't listen to that one in blue. Nonsense. Lumi may be a noble, but they're a true revolutionary hero. None of this would have been possible without them. Hurry up, Layla. I'm tired of listening to this obsolete pig dog trying to undermine our glorious revolution. The platform drops, the crowd roars, and your life comes to a sorry end. Oh, the chiefs are victorious. Looks like I have been overthrown.
Womp womp.
Yep. And that would be the game.
Wow.
Yep. Looks like I was overthrown.
We did it. We beat you.
Yep. Okay. We got about 30 minutes left. Yeah, we got enough time to read one of your chapters, Andy. Let me pull it up.
All right.
Nice.
But yeah, I love playing King of the Castle, especially with some mead and brie tart. It definitely makes me feel like a king.
Yeah.
Even if my fate in the end was being hung.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's that's a bit sad, yeah.
Yeah. But then again, that's the fate of a lot of unpopular kings.
True.
You get hung and you die
Yeah.
because everyone ends up hating you. Let's see. I'm looking for your fanfiction link. Here we go. I believe we are on chapter 30, right?
Let's do Reigns this time.
Oh, more in brains. Okay. All right. I believe we were on chapter 13, Blue Maiden versus Go Onizuka.
Something
It's
like
a
that, yeah.
duel, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll skip to the end of the duel. And do the next chapter. Who wins this duel? Blue Maiden, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do chapter 14 then. Sorry, just not a fan of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels.
Damn.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. And after we read this chapter, we'll raid out because we definitely don't have time for anything else, unfortunately. Okay. And so the duel is over. The winner is the Queen of all Vrains, Blue Maiden. The announcer yelled out with enthusiasm. The Blue Maiden then walked over to her opponent and lifted her hand out. That was an intense and really fun duel, Onizuka. You really have become amazing, she said as she gestured to shake her opponent's hand. You have as well, Blue Maiden. I can see why they call you the number one charisma duelist now. With that being said, I don't lose next time, Onizuka said as he shook Aoi's hand and smiled. But there is one other reason I came here, Aoi said as a microphone appeared in her hand. Everyone, I have something important to tell you all, she said as she faced the audience. All this time, I've done my best to make sure that you all love me as a charisma duelist. But recently, something truly amazing has happened to me. I managed to fall in love. He's the most wonderful man that I've ever met, and we've even started dating, Blue Maiden shouted out. Everyone in the audience was surprised, shocked even, and Akira was looking like someone shot him dead in the head. Come out, she said, facing the nearby Ruth, a shadow above it. Hey, is that? Someone asked. No way, man, another said. Playmaker jumped down on the stage, his new avatar's looks coming into view. He went with a black shirt and purple circle on it, hollow on the inside with two lines coming from the top and spreading towards the shoulders, two going around his rib cage and two going down. The shirt was covered with a white jacket, which was black with blue details on the inside, a hoodie on the back, and black jeans, covering his bottom half with a pair of black shoes with purple details on them covering his feet. He stood up looking at the crowd inside, a hoodie on the back and black jeans covering his bottom half, with a pair of black shoes with purple details on them covering his feet. He stood up looking at the crowd. He was not good at this kind of event, so he only did one thing to the stunned crowd. Hi? Okay, I gotta admit, that was pretty funny. And the crowd went ballistic. Words such as, no way, Playmaker is dating Blue Maiden were going around rapidly, and Akira was trying not to pass out, his sister taken by Playmaker. Glad to see that you made it on time, Playmaker. I was getting worried that you wouldn't be able to figure out how to change your avatar's looks. Everyone look, this is the man whom I have considered the one that I love the most and is now my boyfriend, the great Playmaker. How he yelled out over the microphone to everyone in the audience. Because the event was still being broadcasted worldwide, every one of their friends and associates was seeing this incredible announcement. Revolver's mouth was agape. He knew of them living together, but Soulburner was also stunned. Well, that happened. Emma was fangirling. The ship is real. In the meantime, Art and Miu were in Art's man cave, and a certain someone just spits his beer and was laughing like a maniac. That Akira must be fuming. Art, you made a mess, Miu scolded him. Go was eyes wide open and mouth open largely. Playmaker, fitting name. In the meantime, Akira was passed out in the crowd, no one bothering to notice. Kusanagi and Jin were wide-eyed, and the hot dogs were getting burned. Yusaku that's a surprise, Kusanagi muttered. I'm sorry for the sudden surprise, everyone. I know this all comes as a shocker, especially to my devoted fans, but please understand that this is the decision that I've made. Playmaker is a man who has been there for me through all my different avatar incarnations, has always picked me back up whenever I was down, even during the worst of times. He always did whatever it took to make sure that I was safe and happy. Before I met him, I never thought I would ever be able to find love for myself instead of always giving love to others through my duels. But now I've finally found true happiness. Blue Maiden was saying as she was noticeably getting nervous, with sweat coming down her face and her legs slightly shaking. Yusaku quickly noticed this and took the microphone from his girlfriend to speak. What Blue Maiden says is true. From day one as Playmaker, all I did was fight the Hanoi, trying to find closure to an old wound. But even after a much deeper one formed. But then Blue Maiden picked me up and helped me heal. I love her, and I promise to make her happy. He handed the mic back to Aoi. So please, everyone, I ask that you respect my decision. I promise that my position as a charisma duelist will not change because of this. Many opinions and voices were heard throughout the crowd, but most of them were cheering. Apparently, the two symbols were being shipped together for some time now. They were being supported as a couple by the crowd, except for one passed out guy. But later on the forums, they might see more comments than what's being shown right now. There's more thing I'd like to show everyone before I leave the stage today. She ran her hand over her jacket, and the symbol resembling the head of Yusaku's dark fluid firewall dragon appeared on it. This is my proof. My proof of my decision. From now on, me and Playmaker are going to walk our paths together. Thank you, everyone, for listening to all this. I'll see you all again soon. She finishes by putting her right arm around Yusaku and using her left arm to say goodbye to the audience while showing a smile. Playmaker waved goodbye as well before they logged off. Now back in the real world, Yusaku and Aoi woke up after logging out. Thank you, Yusaku. You really helped me there, Aoi said with a sigh of relief. No problem. I could tell that you were getting nervous about admitting our relationship to the whole world. To be honest, I was also getting a bit nervous myself, but I couldn't allow that to get the better of me when you were trying your best out there, Yusaku said with a smile. Yusaku, I love you so much, Aoi said as she ran up and hugged her boyfriend. I love you too, Aoi. Yusaku replied as he hugged her back. In the meantime, back at his house, Akira just woke up. I'm calling Emma. We are going on a hunt. He got on his phone and dialed her, his girl answering immediately. Oh my god, Akira, did you see that? Aoi and Yusaku are dating. She was fangirling hard. I always knew those two had a thing, but Emma, Akira called her name. The girl went silent. Tell me, do you know where Yusaku lives? He asked. Why do you ask? I'm going to get Aoi back, he said. And Emma immediately jumped. He was no fool, and Aoi was gone with all her things, so he must have figured out she is living with Yusaku. Damn, Emma promised them she won't tell Akira where Aoi was, but that was before the two were dating. Emma opened her mouth, but she was conflicted. If she told Akira, she'd be betraying Aoi. If she didn't, she'd be betraying Akira. But Akira saw through her silence. Do you know where Yusaku lives? He asked again, his tone of voice stronger and more demanding. She felt anger in his voice, and if she knew that if she lied, then that anger would also be directed onto her. She couldn't do that to her boyfriend. Yes, she said, I know where he lives. I'll come to pick you up so we can go to his house. She said, internally asking Aoi for forgiveness for betraying her like this. Meanwhile, back at Yusaku's house, the young couple was discussing where to go from here. Yusaku, my brother's going to hunt us down. There's no way that he didn't see that broadcast after all. What should we do? Aoi said with a tone that showed she was worried about what will happen when her brother finds them. Don't worry. When that happens, I promise I won't let him take you back with him. If I have to duel him, then I will. I've beaten him before, and after all, so I can do it again. It'll take some time, though, before to find out where we live, since he doesn't know that I moved. That gives us a chance to prepare ourselves for when he arrives. He won't take away your freedom. I swear that on my life, Yusaku said with his more stoic tone, but he also had a bit of caring, and it showed that he really was planning to protect his girlfriend no matter what the cost. Yusaku, Aoi was interrupted by Yusaku's dual disc giving off a call sound. The young man checked it, and to his surprise, it was his former archenemy Revolver. Wait, dual discs can make calls?
Yep. Well, depending on depending on which one you got.
When did this happen?
Nifty.
Well, mainly Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains.
Okay, so around Vrains, that's when they were able to make calls?
Yeah, it's like a phone now.
Okay. I guess. Once in the Vrains, Yusaku landed on a piece of floating land and immediately saw a revolver. Ryoken, Yusaku called out to him, the man nodding. Yusaku, I guess you know why I called you here, correct? Revolver seemed stressed a bit. I was hoping you'd tell me, he replied. First off, I must say I like the new look. Fits you, Revolver said. Second of all, this is about Zaijin. Yusaku tensed up. You had the courage of admitting you were dating her in Link Vrains while the broadcast was being aired. He smacked Yusaku. How foolish can you be? Yusaku rubbed his head. I'm sorry, it was the heat of the moment. Revolver scoffed. That was unlike you, but in a way, it was in a positive light, an improvement as well, seeing as you logged in for the first time in months as well, Ryoken added. But to continue my point, you are aware of the person you angered, correct? Akira Zaijin, Yusaku murdered Aoi's brother, and the current CEO of SOL, he added. He has the resources to find you two, even if you moved. Yusaku tensed, so you knew. Of course I did, Ryokan said. The Knights of Hanoi always keep an eye on people who catch our interest. No matter, Yusaku said. Even if Akira comes, I won't let him take Aoi away, Playmaker said with determination, making Revolver chuckle. I knew you might say that. I came with a third reason, Playmaker, he said, confusing Yusaku. Tell me, do you wish to learn the Ignis algorithm? What? Yusaku asked. Even if they are gone, the base algorithm and code, which stood at the base of Ignis, still remains. Unfortunately, it cannot be used to create more Ignis without using the same method that was used by my father during the Lost incident. Then why are you offering to teach me? Because it has no other uses, or has other uses. The data created by Ignis, although not in surging amounts, proved to be unending. Even without them, the cybursts are thriving inside it and multiplying themselves. The cybursts? What do you mean? Yusaku added. It sounds like you're saying the cyburst is alive. They are, Revolver said, further surprising Yusaku. Even with the Ignis gone, it seems their code is mutated. They do not possess the same capabilities as an Ignis, but I am positive in the fact they developed the ability to increase the amount of that data, produce more, then use it to create more of their kin. The process is slow but existent. Then, yes, since the Ignis algorithm is the base of their creators, those who have the algorithm understand it and master it and can use the data produced to give more life to more cybers. Revolver finished explaining. I'm asking you, Playmaker, do you wish to expand your power further? If not for yourself and the woman you loved? I accept. When do we start? Revolver smirked, the data storm starting to blow. We will start right now. He started jumping onto his D-board. Some time passed when Yusaku returned. Several hours had passed and it was now midnight. The young man was completely exhausted after waking up in the real world. That was harder. That took a lot more work than I thought, Yusaku said as he awoke. I was sitting on his bed waiting for him. Yusaku, the only mistake so far is it's U''RE, but that's okay. I imagine that's that's spell check. I was getting really worried and was about to log into Vrains to find you. Are you okay? The brunette asked as she leaned down and hugged her boyfriend. So what's this Ignis and Cyber stuff about exactly?
It's hard to explain. You have to watch the show. To really-
Okay. So it involves knowing the show.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Were you waiting here for me the whole time, Yusaku asked? Of course I was. I know the kind of trouble you get yourself into, so how can I not be worried? But I felt that I could trust you to finish whatever you were doing. Seems like you're tired. Let me make you something to eat. I'm sure you're hungry after all, Aoi said as he helped Yusaku to his feet. Aoi, you really don't have to do this. It's my job to take care of you, so I should be the one cooking, Yusaku replied. Aoi would, however, have none of that and simply went to the kitchen to make the same meal that she had with Yusaku a few days ago. The young man decided to relent and watched in amazement as Aoi made the same stew from before. He offered to help her when she was having trouble, but she would have none of that. She wanted to prove to her boyfriend that she could pull her own weight around the house. After 15 minutes, the stew was ready for them to eat. Yusaku was the one to take the first bite. How is it? I hope it turned out okay, Aoi asked in a worried tone. It's amazing. The best food I ever had, Yusaku said with a smile. However, the reason why he said it's the best food he ever had wasn't because of the food itself. It was because it was the first time that a woman his age had cooked for him. The very thought she had put in so much work for him made him feel warm inside, and to him, that's enough to make this the best food he's ever had. You're lying. It's just some simple soup. It can't be that good, Aoi replied in disbelief. It's no lie. Aoi, I think you have a natural talent for cooking. Would it be okay if I asked for you to cook for me again? Yusaku said while eating the soup. Of course it's okay. I'll make you whatever you want anytime, she said with a warm smile. She sat down and ate the soup on her plate. He really enjoyed it. I'm so glad I have to get even better, Aoi thought to herself as the two finished their dinner. It was now time for bed, and Aoi had a certain question with Yusaku. Can I sleep with you tonight? Does she mean that way, Andy? She?
I don't believe so.
What?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Yusaku nearly choked hearing her, but swallowed his food and answered her. What? Okay, maybe not an answer, but another question. Can I sleep with you tonight? I heard that's what couples do, Aoi said with a blush on her face. Aoi, don't you think we're moving a bit fast? Yusaku asked a similar blush on his face. We're already living together, are we not? Point taken. I guess, Yusaku said. But are you sure you're comfortable with this idea? I am, she said, a hint of confidence in her. It seems like making their relationship public in linked brains made it a bit more bold. Can I? Sure, I guess, Yusaku answered. Then both of them went to prepare in separate rooms, mind you. No way they are close enough to be changing in the same rooms. Yet, after 5 minutes, they both came out in their pajamas. Yusaku's pajamas were entirely dark blue with no special features, while Aoi's was mostly light blue except for the collar and the sleeves for her arms and legs, which were pink. There was also a small picture of Blue Angel in the front. Clearly, she really liked the design she chose for her original avatar. I guess we sleep like this then? Yusaku asked his girlfriend. Yeah, Aoi replied. Both were nervous about doing something like this, but Aoi was determined to push past her boundaries and do what she thinks is proper for a relationship. After all, she wants to do anything she could to make the one she loves happy. The two teenagers lay down on the male's bed, backs against each other. They were still too nervous to face each other at all. Well, good night, Yusaku said as he closed his eyes. Good night, Aoi replied. Yusaku, I love you so much. I can't do this when you're awake. I can at least do it while you're like this, Aoi said with a heavy blush on her face as she placed her left hand on her head on Yusaku's back. She also placed her left leg on top of his. She had heard on the internet this was a form of cuddling. Yeah, it's called spooning. Yusaku's back. It's really manly and wide. I promise to do whatever it takes to make you happy, the brunette said as she fell asleep in the same position. Okay, is there going to be any racy scenes in any future chapters? That sounds like a yes.
How did you call them? Racy scenes? What?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
it means like sexual scenes.
How did racy become a synonym for that? What?
It has been for a while. Maybe it's an older term. Not everybody's heard of it. But other than that, halfway decent chapter, Andy. But we are at the 2 hour and 45-minute mark. We're going to be able to use the whole footage this time. We won't have to do hardly any editing in except edit Nate in. Okay, let's see who we can rate out to. And also, Nate, go ahead and close out the luncheon if you would.
Goodbye, Pebbles across all platforms. This has been the Idiots Podcast.
Indeed. Enjoy your mead and make yourself a brie tart. Enjoy. Okay. Let's see. Who do we write out to? Let's write out to.
That's crazy.
We'll write out to Sad Boy.
All right. But wait,
Hmm?
David, what do you mean by what? I never heard that term, spooning. What does that mean?
It means where you're kind of like in that curled up position.
Never heard about spooning?
Well, Andy's kind of new at all this stuff.
What?
Andy's new at all that stuff.
I might know the position. I just don't know the terms.
Basically, it's when one person's chest is against the other person's back. And like the knees are, the front of their knees are back against the back of the other person's knees. And they're basically really close together.
It's
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So wait. So Sarah, I'm sure you know about that, huh?
Yes, we do, Andy. Now, all right, closing out the luncheon. We are rating out the Sad Boy. And we'll see y'all in the next luncheon.
All right.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Yeah, peace out, man.